Okay. What a day. Monday, 5/5/2025. You'd think life would move any quicker while growing up. And guess what? It does. It does. Recently, I feel like time is flying on me, even though I'm stressing. Like, I'm stressing, I missed a blessing, and it feels like it's just too quick for me to keep up. It's crazy. It is crazy. It's funny too, because there's a lot to complain about, but I shouldn't be, because I know people have it worse. So does that give me FYI huge Chuck chair sale on Temu today? Thank you so much. What is a Chuck chair? Let me search it up. Kick chat? Up to you. Huge Chuck chair. What is that? What is going on? Yo, what? Inappropriate? Don't check it out. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, 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 okay. I get it, I get it, I get it. I get it, I get it, I get it. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Well, okay. You're funny, man. Unbelievable. What was I saying? I forgot. Anyways, how y'all doing? How you doing, Anna? These days, I feel like I'm forcing a smile, guys. I'm not gonna lie, but when I am on stream, it's a little better. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It was a long day. It was a long day, and I'm gonna have longer days. I feel like I need to make a decision of what I'm gonna do for the next couple of months very soon. I need to figure things out. Yo, what's up? Najim, is that you, bro? I think that's you. How's it going? Yeah, so I'm saying is I feel like I need to stress about what I'm doing for the next 2 months because I can't keep living the way I'm living right now. So I need to find I need to find a solution. How am I living? I'm living under uncertainty. When you're imagine you're in a scenario where you're building something for someone else, but it keeps fluctuating from one week to the other. And so you never know what to rely on, if you're ever really safe. If not, what should you do? And guess what? You can't do anything because your time is pretty much all consumed. So that's kind of the situation I'm in. There's barely any time. And when there is a little bit of time, I'm either here on stream, which is very late at night, or I'm at the gym, which is very early morning. So yeah, I need something that I can rely on better, something that works for what I'm trying to do. Reach my gym goals, reach my whatever goals I'm trying to do. Also, I want to inspire others too, and I can't do that if I keep building something for someone else and not myself. So if I am to inspire anyone to do anything and help people out, I need to help myself out in order for me to do that. So yeah. Who are you building up? Not a person in particular. It's like a business. You're building something for someone else. Building a business for someone else, basically. Yo, what is, I don't know, what is Cinco de Mayo, by the way? What is that? What's Cinco de Mayo? Whatever it is. Which means absolutely nothing unless you're from a very specific part of Mexico. Uh-huh. Okay. How many on YouTube? Not sure, bro. Let me check it out. My Streamlabs is inaccurate when it comes to views, so I never actually know who's watching and who's not. I think it's 1 or 2 on YouTube. It's 1. That's fine. It picks up slowly. It's the most Americanized holiday? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Yo, my dad went today and checked. It was so cute for my dad, honestly. He went and he checked car dealerships because I was telling him I want to go check out like the cars in dealerships, how they're like, what they look like. Yo, what's up, Najim? And he realized I don't have any time, so he literally went by himself. He took pictures. He asked for me. He started doing comparisons. I don't know. I thought it was a nice gesture, you know. He knew I wanted to do it. He knew I don't have the time. So he took time from his. He took. He went out of his own way and to just do it for me, which is very sweet. Yeah. Yes. Thank you, Anna. Yeah. But the conclusion we reach is I can't afford a car right now. That's the conclusion. Because a new car is like what 20 if you want the base model, the bottom of the barrel, which is still good, but if you want the minimum, it's like 26,500 something. So after the taxes, it's 30,000. Okay? And considering it's going to be my first car, and there's the insurance, which I asked around, my insurance is going to be like 700, plus the gas, plus the parking space that I need to rent out for the building, inside the building. Everything all together, it's extremely expensive. And as I told you earlier in the stream, if I don't know what's going on literally the next week, then I can't just go like, okay, I have a good amount of money now, let me go buy the car and expect everything is going to stay the same, because guess what, it's not going to stay the same. So I'm in a situation where I don't know what to do. So yeah, I can't afford it right now. It is what it is. I'll have to be patient. You think your sister doesn't have the GLI? Yeah, I doubt it, bro. I don't think girls would usually go for the performance cars. I'm not generalizing because it's like a certain rule, but I haven't seen it. So from what I've seen, they usually go for the regular Jetta. And to be honest, the performance Jetta doesn't seem too feminine. So I don't know if it's something that's appealing to them. Speculating. I don't understand. Najim, I'll help you out, bro. Like, why do I say Najim, bro? It's Najim. I know it's Najim, but I keep making it like Americanized. Here's the Jetta, Najim. You go. It's the Volkswagen. You're about to see the. Okay, it starts. That's the MSRP. It doesn't sell for this. They sell for a lot higher. Let me make sure I go to Volkswagen Canada. Build. Okay, there we go. This is the Jetta. They're selling it for 28,000. That's the starting price, and that's the minimum. That's the minimum. The base build. You have the comfort line. You have the high line. The high line is 34,000. That's all before tax. So it's a 38K car if you want the high line. The GLI is the performance version of this. It has more horsepower, more a lot of things. But it's less appealing to most people because most people don't want to race around. Like, not a race, but like, they're not going to really use the speed. But yeah, this starts at this price, so which means it's going to be like at 43,000. Abu Shriq? Maybe, why not, bro? But yeah, it's a cool car. The Golf R is something I really want though. I can't afford this, but it's a really cool car. It's very fast. It's automatic. It's blue exclusive, and blue's like, well, it's blue. I love blue. I mean, I think you can tell from the colors around me. It has blue accents inside. It's a very fast and cool car. And for its price, I think it's one of the better ones. With this price though, you can buy a BMW. So it's like the question is, do you want a fast Volkswagen or a regular BMW? That's kind of the question. 911 is insane. 911 is insane. You're talking about a completely different price point. You're talking about a completely different price point. You have a bunch of builds too, right? Let's go with the... Let's go with the GTS versions. They don't even show you the price. I don't think so. But they're very expensive. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. A used one would go for how much? Any used ones? They're not selling any used. Everything is new. Yeah, it's crazy. She has the 2023 Jetta. That's pretty sick. MSRP. I'm pretty sure it's the minimum standard price for any car. MSRP meaning. Let's actually make sure. Yeah, the manufacturer suggested retail price. So it's like the base price that you'd expect from any dealership. That's what MSRP is. That's exactly why it's your dream car. Hey, dreams can become reality, you know? It's not impossible for sure. You know, and it's funny too, because technically you can drive those cars if you lease them. Not exactly those cars. Like realistically, you'd go for cheaper models. But if you lease a car, it's not really yours, you know? You're basically just renting it from the dealership. It will be a lot cheaper per month, and you can drive a more expensive car. But you just never own it. You'll never benefit anything from it. And guess what? You can't sell it. So it's like you don't have an asset. You're renting. There's no asset. $250K is down payment on a house. Exactly. And keep in mind, $250K is a down payment for a house in Canada that's like what? 2 bedrooms? 3 bedrooms max? Like we have 3 bedrooms that are selling for $1 million over here. It's unreasonable. Oh, she has the Highline. Okay, she has the best Volkswagen Jetta, basically. The Highline is the best one. Look at you arguing about cars, bro. At least she has the car. Dang, that's a low blow, bro. You know the Porsches actually have some like decently priced pre-owned stuff. You can find stuff for like, especially the Macans, you can find them for like 30 something K. Those are the expensive ones. Let me filter. No, not filter. Recommended. Low to high. Yeah, look at that. 2017. I can buy this now if I want to. I won't. 154,000 driven, because it's expensive to fix too, right? If there's anything wrong with it. 24,000. Yeah, those are decently priced. It's just the kilometers are high. And look at them. This one, 2 previous owners, 3 previous owners, 3 previous, 2 previous. Oh my goodness. 10 previous owners. At least 1 accident. Why are they even still selling this? Yo, Danny, what's up, bro? Yeah, yeah. The Mekons, you'll always find a good price for used. The thing is, the Mekons are not really that reliable. It's not bad. It's just if something goes wrong with it, you're gonna have to pay a lot of money. Chat is funny, bro. But yeah, that's where we're at. But either way, I'm not buying any of those cars. I'm not buying any car anymore. GG's. GG's, guys. Look at my YouTube, bro. It's been what the heck?
You face the enemy. And all the while, you were vacuuming. Audible.
Is it a new game?
There's more to imagine when you listen.
Alienware's highest performance desktop yet, equipped with powerful Intel Core Ultra processors. With an innovative design engineered for optimized gameplay. Encounter the return of Area 51 at Alienware.com.
Looks like the same map.
Elden Ring Night Rain is a co-op survival action game where you navigate a vast and dangerous field with other players.
No way.
You must become one of the Nightfarers, fighting through the endless night and taking on scores of vicious foes over the span of 3 days. Once a country that thrived thanks to the power of gods, Limveld is now nearing its end, gradually being eroded by the night that has saturated the land. You will be deployed to Limveld to hunt the Night Lords as a level 1 character. In your current state, you won't stand a chance against that type of overwhelming power. You must gain the strength to survive by moving swiftly and skillfully. It's up to you to choose your route within the limited time you have before night falls. You can choose to hunt enemies and level up.
I don't get it. So it's a game
Search
mode?
for treasures.
It looks like it's a game mode within the main game. So it's basically more content, kind of like a challenge. So you know how BO6 has, or Call of Duty has Warzone, and then it has BO6 and has those other options. I feel like that's the same thing because I recognize the map. They didn't change it.
Infiltrate bases guarded by soldiers to gather information from hidden operations.
So they added bases.
Or challenge powerful enemies, wandering the land and lurking in heavily infested fortresses to obtain equally powerful rewards.
Oh, there's a few new
Whether you
things.
choose to move together or divide and conquer, your character's skills, playstyle, and traits should guide your priorities. The layout of Limveld will change each time you visit. With every expedition, bases, types of enemies, chest rewards, and other features of the field will fluctuate. Sometimes your exploration may be interrupted by enemy ambushes. You may encounter unpredictable events, like sudden meteor strikes.
No, it's not Bloodborne. This is Elden Ring. No way, Najim, you know about the stuff, bro. Literally, my favorite game from the PS is Bloodborne. Literally, I can't wait to play this on stream. I need to have more viewership, bro. I don't want to waste that game. And I have Elden Ring right here. And I played Dark Souls 3. They're so nice. Those From Software games are amazing.
Even more dramatic changes can also appear, like erupting volcanic craters bubbling with lava.
Okay,
You will be
sick.
driven toward
What about the
injured
character
class
customization?
abilities. Skills may fall before their mighty attacks, but this isn't the end. Critically injured allies can rejoin the fight if you attack them using your skills and weapons.
No
you can
way.
also rescue them from afar using tools like bows or magic. These battles are tough, but don't give up. Use all the powers you have gathered in Limveld to survive and overcome. Eight Nightfarers assembled to defeat the Night Lord. Each Nightfarer possesses different weapons.
Ah, so we have to be one of the Nightfarers.
8 Nightfarers assembled to defeat the Night Lord.
So it's the same concept that that was going on in the other day when I was reacting to that game. What was it called? Dusk Bloods. It's the Dusk Bloods, the game that they're doing for Nintendo exclusive. Yeah, it's the same concept. It's a co-op, it's an online version of those games where you choose a specific character with their specific abilities and you play together to like level up, explore the world and all that, you know? That's pretty sick. So they're presenting that concept on PC too. So I like it. I mean, I like it. I don't know what to think of it more than what I'm seeing right now. I gotta try it. But what I'm just confused about is the map, if it's like actually a new Elden Ring map or that looks very similar, or it's actually the old one and it's co-op now. So it's Rust but in medieval ages? I really don't know. I haven't played Rust. I like this game, Smash. Yeah, bro, agreed.
Each Nightfarer possesses different weapons and unique passive abilities, skills,
Okay.
and ultimate arts.
There's a lot of new
Wild.
bosses.
A knight proficient in a wide range of melee weapons. Can throw grappling hooks to pull enemies
Sick.
or swiftly
Okay.
close distances. You can also launch explosive iron spikes that deal a powerful blow to any enemy. Guardian, a warrior equipped with a massive shield, excels in defense. Their skill, Whirlwind, can lift enemies off their feet and deflect arrows. Their art, Wings of Salvation, repels
Cool.
approaching enemies and deploys a magic circle to save allies from dire situations.
Cool, cool.
With a
So there's
powerful
different
blow.
classes,
There cannot be.
new bosses, round table hold. What's
The
the
Hidden
difference?
Round Table Hold serves as a base for Nightfarers preparing for battle in Limveld.
So there's a new
Relics
resting
recovered from
place.
expeditions can enhance your
Relics.
abilities when equipped before deployment. Relics have a diverse assortment of effects, ranging from increasing stats to altering the performance of skills. Different relic combinations can alter your gameplay experience, so try out different approaches and see what suits you best for the journey ahead. In a corner of the back room, a small jar merchant operates a bazaar selling various goods. Once you accumulate the currency Merc, earned as battle rewards, it might be worth checking what's on sale.
Okay.
Using the fitting mirror, you can unlock new costumes with Merc and change your appearance. These outfits allow you to change your Nightfarer's style to suit your tastes. Some costumes might even look familiar. As you battle against the night, fragments of your lost memories may return, giving you glimpses of who you once were. By recovering these fragments
Sick.
of lost memory, you can fill in the blanks of your Nightfarer's blurred recollections.
Okay, I like the concept. I'm not so certain about the... What is DMC, by the way? Oh, Devil May Cry. No, it's not the same, bro. So, From Software always had their games like this style. You know, they had Demon Souls, then Dark Souls, then Bloodborne, and then Elden Ring. They have Sekiro, of course, and the Dusk Bloods that's coming out in on Nintendo. But Devil May Cry is a very cool game. I played the 5th one. Not all of it, just a little bit of it.
In these, by carefully navigating Limbo, acquiring more powerful tools and weapons with attributes effective against each Night Lord.
Gameplay? It's the same as Elden Ring. Nothing changed. So I don't know if Elden Ring and Devil May Cry is that similar, but there's definitely a lot of similarities. The way you move, the way you use weapons and stuff like that. So what's everyone's reception to this? What was this guy
So
saying?
Elden Ring 2 was just announced. Well, not really. Elden Ring Night Rain is a spin-off game where you choose one of 8 preset characters to fight a bunch of familiar enemies from different Souls games in co-op.
Oh, no way. They're bringing old enemies from different games.
Ending with a boss fight. It's kind of like a roguelike set in an alternate universe of Limgrave called Limveld. They're using aspects of the Sekiro combat and movement system, so it'll be a bit more fast-paced than Elden Ring. The map is always getting smaller, like it's a battle royale game as well. But I expect it to feel like FromSoft's greatest hits catalog. It's not a sequel, the story is not canon, but it looks like there's a couple new bosses, like this Red Wolf of Radagon looking guy. This isn't what I expect from FromSoft, but maybe it'll surprise me. What do y'all think? So Elden Ring 2...
I hope it works. It's a cool concept. I really hope it works. I wouldn't mind a new, like, From Software game that's in this formula. We already have the Duskbloods that they announced for Nintendo. But making an Elden Ring base for this new concept, I don't know how that would work. Even though they're bringing, like, older bosses from different games, it seems less original, like, less exciting. It's still exciting. It's just not as exciting as it should be. Because there's already Elden Ring, and then they released the DLC literally like, what? It's been 6 months now, or like 8 months? Which I didn't finish, by the way. I kind of want to hop on right now. But it's like, the Elden Ring already exists, so why didn't you just make a new game altogether like the Duskbloods, you know? I guess that's why, because they did make the Duskbloods, or they're making it. Not exciting? Is that what you're thinking? Yeah, I didn't have the same reaction that I had when I saw the Duskbloods. I had a much better reaction seeing that. This one has a lot of the same elements, which, by the way, I don't mind. I love Elden Ring. Like, one of my favorite games. So, more of that, I don't mind. But this is like a whole new system on its own. Pick a character, play a co-op, you know, the map shrinks, visit some old bosses, play against some new bosses, collect info here and there, level up, collect relics. I'll have to play it and see. Definitely want to try it. There's definitely some excitement, but it's not as much as I had for Duskbloods. Have I played God of War? No, I tried it at a friend's house and it was amazing, but I wouldn't say I've played it. Trying it is not playing it, so no. Did I try it? Yeah. Did I play it? Not really, no. Kratos is really cool. I played one of the old games on the PSP. Forgot which one it was. It was so long ago. Yeah, my games that I played, even though there's a lot of them, it's just a lot of hours on a few of them. So I tried more games than I've played. I just lost half of my age. How? How? Because I didn't play it. That's the requirement to keep my age, yeah? Hold on, I dropped something. Okay. I know God of War is amazing. I just know it. I know it, but I'm not willing to start a new series and get hooked to it. I already know the kind of games I like. It's like the best game from 2010. They had Game of the Year in 2023, I think. Game of the Year 2020 to 2025. Let's see. 2020 was Hades. 21, It Takes Two. 22 was Elden Ring. 23 was Baldur's Gate. Which one was the one with the God of War? I remember there was one of them. God of War 2018. God of War 2018. When was The Witcher Game of the Year? No, this list is not correct. What is this? British Academy. No, I don't want that. I want the main game of the year. Yeah, God of War was 2018. (2015) was Witcher. 2014 was Dragon Age Inquisition. I like knowledge. When it comes to games, yeah. Not too much though. The Last of Us Part 2 for 2020. Insane. Cool list. But yeah, it's sick. I'm gonna start the series very soon. Because my friends helped me out. They built the Discord. So I'm gonna add you on Discord. You guys can join, and then you can get the announcements for when I'm streaming. What's the series I'm playing? If I post something on Instagram, you would know. If I post this somewhere else, you would know. We can talk about the gym. It's gonna be a very nice Discord. 2020 was a robbery. Let me pull up the list again. What was 2020? I just read it, but I forgot. Last of Us Part 2? Why was that a robbery? What were you expecting? The Last of Us is amazing. What was the game you wanted for 2020 to win? What was your expectation? Do you guess her? Bet, bro, bet. There's no plan for the stream, so I'm down for anything. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima, bro. Everyone was talking about that game. I remember. Honestly, I would say the same thing for my favorite game. I feel like 2016 or 2017, whichever one, Bloodborne did not win, and that should have been the winner in my opinion. (2016), yeah. But Uncharted 4 is pretty nice too. It's not like I'm mad on which game won. Uncharted 4 is very cool. But my winner is Bloodborne. It's pretty cool. Here's the list that I'm looking at. 2024 is in progress, the winner. I don't understand Baldur's Gate. I've seen the look of it, the gameplay. It's not that interesting. I mean, there's so much going on. It's like an expanded League of Legends, bro, with a story. Cool, sure, but there's no way this was actually the absolute best game. Elden Ring makes total sense. This is 100% I agree with. God of War I agree with over here. 2016, I would rather Bloodborne be the winner, but it is what it is. It's not a bad game, this one. Witcher 3 makes total sense. I know why this is here. It makes so much sense. Dragon Age, I really want to try that. The Last of Us. The Last of Us winning twice is insane. I played the first game. It was very nice. I didn't play the second. It Takes Two is interesting. What is this? I'm guessing the story was amazing, and it was a very creative gameplay, and that's why it won. It's an action-adventure video game with elements from platform games, specially designed for split-screen cooperative multiplayer, which means that it must be played with another player through either local or online play. It's one of those games, yeah? That's why it won. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Baldur's Gate was awesome. I don't enjoy those kind of games where you're looking from above, you're clicking to reach certain places. I don't enjoy those kind of games. I need to be moving. I need to be moving around, interacting in that kind of way, like kind of like role playing. Yeah, yeah. Anyways, let's hop on some GeoGuessr. Let's hop on some GeoGuessr. Let me throw the link in the chat. Looks like you love moving. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly the kind of games I like. If I can move around, have like as much control as I can of the character, that's the kind of game I like. QZQYA. Yeah, I'll wait for you, bro. Anna Zen, alright. Let's go. Danny's here. Okay, okay. 1 sec. No, bro, you're not allowed. Once you join, you're stuck. Who's Egyptian? You're asking Danny? If you're asking Danny, he's Syrian. Oh my goodness, I feel like my voice gets better when I drink water. But my throat is, bro, my throat gets so dry so quickly. I noticed this at work. I would join in at work in the morning, sounding great. 2 hours in, it's like I'm dying. It's very dry. And the thing is, I won't drink water when I'm shooting. Because what if I need to go to the washroom? Can't have that. I gotta shoot everything perfectly. I can't risk going to the washroom. عمليات الانزال? Bro, what is his name, bro? Who's this? That's Danny. Danny's a loser. That's Anna. I have Najm. Alright, who else is there? Anyone else want to join? I think this is it. They can join some other rounds. Okay, 5 rounds, 1 hour, 30 seconds, 1 hour, 30 seconds each round. Crazy. 1 minute. How do I not know? I do know, bro. But why do I need to read this while I'm playing GeoGuessr? عمليات الإنزال. Bro, I hate that meme, by the way. Because it got stuck in my head for a solid month and a half, bro. I couldn't get it out. I couldn't get it out of my head. Okay, a pinpointable world. Let's do that one. Alright, we're starting. 3, 2, 1. Duck. What the heck is Dock, bro? Why would you call a place Dock? Pizza Monkey. Good luck. Dock and Pizza Monkey. Alright, let me move around and see what I can find. I can't tell the vibe of the place. Bottom Europe, maybe? On Fizeto. Pacala Zona. What is this? So it's not Italian, it's not Spanish, and it's not Portugal. There's not much I can tell from this. It's a water area. There's a river. The buildings seem like the kind of buildings you'd find closer to Germany. This is Austria? Or Slovakia? It's Hungary. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Japan, yeah. Let's see the type of cars we're looking at. What is that? That's a Tesla. What is a Tesla doing in those countries? Mazda, Toyota. This is Japan, bro. Yo, what's good? What's up, Tris? Thanks for the follow. We're doing some GeoGuessr, bro. You wanna join? I'm trying to learn the metas on what to look for. This one looks like Japan for me. I saw a bit of writing. And the cars are usually Hondas and Toyotas and Mazdas, so I think it's a safe guess. What? Alright, buddy, I'll take you up on that offer. Japan, what am I waiting for? Osaka, Tokyo. Let's go Tokyo. What? It was China? I thought that was Japan. Why is it mostly Mazdas and Toyotas? So even the Chinese prefer Japanese cars? That's confusing. Okay. So there's obviously Ireland. It's not Ireland, never mind. Just because there's an Irish ferries sign doesn't mean it's Ireland. Ramps ahead. Get a job? What is that? What is this guy saying, bro? If he only knows. I'm not getting much from this. There's some palm trees here and there. Doesn't mean much. What else? What else can I see? It says welcome to Ireland. So it has to be Ireland, but what? Is that enough? Ireland closer to the side maybe? Or let's see here. Okay, not a bad guess. Yo, chat, you're seeing Kick? Who was the mod? Do your job. Did I not set a mod on Kick? I think you guys are only on YouTube. What's this? Tris, are you that upset and sad with your life that you have to do this, bro? Like, just me. You're just wasting your time doing that, bro. Like, go find a hobby or something. Go watch a movie, bro. There's crazy good movies out there. You're wasting your time, bud. You're gonna sleep and you're gonna wake up the next morning. You're gonna feel like an idiot. So go do your thing, man. In Helen, Togistan. Maybe right under Sweden. That seems like a place that'd be right under Sweden. What do we have under Sweden? We have Poland, we have Germany. It's not Poland. It's not there. Romania, maybe? Let's go here again. Netherlands. Okay. Danny, ignore him, bro. Okay. Palm trees. That's one hint. The color of the... There's Arabic here. Is this the Sudan, bro? I don't know what the Sudan really looks like, but... There's Arabic writing. It's clearly an African country. Palm trees and everything. What other African country has Arabic? It has French too. Arabic and French. The clothing does not seem too Sudanese. I'm officially confused. Also, just to memorize, their taxis are gray. So whatever we find out right now, we gotta know it's gray taxis. Okay, let's go Senegal maybe. Maybe here. Let's go with that. It was Senegal. That wasn't a bad guess actually. Yo, GG. Good game, Anna. Yo, Cool Whip. What's up, bro? All good, man. All good. I'm glad you joined. All right, guys. I'm gonna send the link one more time in chat. Here's the code. Yo, Cool Whip, join us, bro. I'm doing some Geo. Did stream end abruptly last time? Yeah, it did. I restarted the computer and streamed again, but it was too late anyways, so I just stayed for another like 20 minutes. Played a few rounds of GeoGuessr. Said my goodbyes and that was it. It shouldn't do that. I really don't know why why that happened. But it is what it is. QZQYA. Are we all in? What have you been up to, Cool Whip? I will next game, just rolling? Alright. Syria map? Bro, I don't think there's a Syria map. Do you actually think they made the Syria map? There's no way. And it's gonna be definitely before the events if there is. Search. No way. Okay. Well, Sure, I got a Syrian background, but I'm not gonna know much from this. That's all I'm gonna say. This is gonna be disappointing, but guess what? I'm willing to learn. Najim, you bro, you literally live there, bro. Of course you're gonna cook us. Bro, the vibes, man. I miss Syria, bro. This feels like a place in Damascus, no? Look at the old architecture, man. The doors they made. I'm glad this place is still intact. If it is, I'm not sure actually. I don't know my own place, man. I don't think it's Aleppo. It's definitely not Latakia. I don't know what Al-Haski looks like. I don't know what Hama looks like, which is funny because I know relatives from there. It's not Hamas, it's not Tartus. I don't know, bro. Hmm. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Al-Ruqa. Aleppo. It is Aleppo. So wait. There's still good places in Aleppo that haven't been destroyed? Yo, Najm, refresh the page, bro. How big are spiders in Syria? It's gonna differ, bro. But I'd say they're not that big enough. They're small spiders most likely. Okay, this place has to be on the side that's closer to Jordan, no? Because it looks hot. It's definitely hot. There's a church here. Still standing, may I add. Wait, no, there's graffiti on the... Okay, it's not still standing. This is definitely not... No one goes here anymore, I don't think. Hmm. His screen is black. I don't think he's seeing anything. So this is one of the it's not too good of a place to live in here. So I'm guessing it's somewhere lower here. Maybe I'm more on top. I don't know most of the places, bro. I'm gonna have to go lower. Let's go here. It's up? Ah, it's Hums. No way, what? Where is this? B. Never heard of a B. Why are we inside a random place? This must be one of the old hotels, right? It's not it's not functioning. It's not maintained well. I don't think it's an empty tourist attraction now. Yeah, this is so sad, bro. This is actually so sad. Okay. I'm gonna say this feels like an Aleppo kind of place. Could be wrong though. Would it be in Damascus? Actually, Damascus has a lot of those architecture. Damascus, or should I go around? Yo, Blue Dan. That's where I'm actually from. Look how close it is to Lebanon. I miss Budan, man. And Jeremiah, bro. I miss Damascus. I feel like this is a Damascus kind of place, so I'm gonna go around it just a little bit. Somewhere here, maybe. It is. I got a good guess here. Patriotic with the old flag. Palm trees. Not the best condition. Guys, I'm actually like really upset now looking at all this. I can't go for a visit, bro. I can't. I remember what it used to be like going in summer to Syria. You know, specifically to Bludan, to Bab Touma, to Dimashq, to Zabadani, to all like those places. Like I remember how it used to be, and it used to be very nice. I would love those summers, and I can't experience that no more. Especially with this new government, and especially the fact that I'm a Syrian Christian. And I'm not the only son. Like I'm not the only male in the family. So GG for me. I can never go back. I'm gonna go Latakia or Tartus. It's one of those two. So I'm just gonna go with the Tartus for this one. Oh yeah, Aleppo with all those palm trees. I did not expect that. Your game is lagged? GG, bro. Thank you for putting me in a phone store. طب أنا شو استفدت؟ Why am I in a phone store? Get me out. I saw all that I needed to see, and I already know where this is. Something gave it away. So I'm just gonna go there. Yeah, I saw it, Najm. I saw it. Yo, Cool Whip, you're still here, bro? You're joining next round, right? We're gonna change the map for next round. Who actually won this? Nice. How did you win though? I don't get it. How did Anna win out of all of us? The Mexican Greek girl ended up getting this, and not the Syrian homies. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. Back to back. Hold up. Cool Whip, you're joining, bro? If you're joining, we're gonna change the map. If you're not, we're gonna do another Syria and then Mexico one. I think Whip is gone, actually. Okay, I'm gonna throw in the link real quick in the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna do Mexico next, Anna. Let's do one more of this. We're gonna do best of 3 rounds. Oh my goodness, where was this? This is in Aleppo, no? But we have a rich history, bro, that they just destroyed. You know, this was more complete. I remember seeing a documentary about this. If I'm thinking of the right place, I think this is in Aleppo. They came in and they bombed pieces of it. So it's not the same old tourist attraction that it used to be. And then the undergrounds for one of them had weapons, like used weapons. It was obviously like it was a house for terrorists at some point. So it's very unfortunate that places like this had undergrounds used for the worst reasons. I think this is in Aleppo. Honestly, I'm not really sure. But if this is the place I'm thinking of from the documentary, then it's Aleppo. If it's not the same place, then I don't know. Wait, let me look outside. Low key, this could be Damascus, actually. I'm gonna stick to my guess. It's not Aleppo? GG's, man. I have no other guess. I have no other guess. Oh, it's Homs. Is it Homs or Aleppo? It is Aleppo, bro. You're trying to trick me, man. Yeah, I remember seeing it in a documentary, bro. Okay, what are we looking at? Lots of farmland. There's obviously no civilization close by. Hassan marked this rock. Well, we can't move, so I don't know. I'm gonna go somewhere close to Deir ez-Zor. Yeah, let's go somewhere here. But no, there's like mountains and stuff, so it should be somewhere here instead. Afrain, maybe. Go here. Or maybe here, actually. Yeah, I'll go here. Oh, I should have stuck to my... No, I moved it. Oh, my goodness. I could have gotten a better score. Should have stuck to my first guess. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What is this? I mean, it's the kind of stuff you'd seen in Damascus, honestly. Like, there's some good buildings there, so I'm just gonna go straight up Damascus and guess. It could have been Latakia too. Could have been Latakia, but I'm just gonna go with Damascus. You miss this place? Is it no longer standing? Is that why you're saying you miss it, or is it a place you used to go to but not anymore? I guess we're about to find out. What is it? It's Latakia. Yeah, it looked like either Damascus or Latakia, I think. Good game, good game. Danny wins. Yo, Anna did not do bad, bro. 12,730. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, let's do Mexico. And I hope you know they're joking. I keep sending out the link, but honestly, I don't think anyone else is gonna join. Alright, let's do this. 5-round one. Okay. Some mountains. I'm confused by the different types of trees. Houses ain't that bad. So I need to find a place with mountains in geography. Let me zoom in. It's Mexico City. Okay, okay. This seems like it would be closer to the US. There's no, I haven't seen any palm trees too. If there is, there's like a few. There's some mountains. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good guess again. Okay. Same thing. There's a lack of palm trees. There's some mountains. Although the buildings on this one seems like it's further in Mexico than closer to the US. Doesn't seem like something big enough. Hmm. There's not much to tell, obviously. They're all riding. There's people riding bikes around. It's not a big place, yeah? It's not gonna be a main city. Lots of farmland. Maybe somewhere here. Ah, it's low. Okay. That was a horrible guess. A lot more vegetation. I saw palm trees. They're buying Chevys. There's some Chevrolets and there's some Fords. Chevys and Fords. Lots of cars. It's a place that can sustain. They can actually buy cars. There's palm trees, there's mountains. It's a confusing one. Nice. Okay. Rather soil. Yeah, this place is not conditioned well. The flooring is horrible. Buses come by? In this area? Okay. Okay, now the roads are suddenly better. I'm confused by this one. Maybe it's more on the bottom, this one. I'm going with that, I guess. I think it's bottom of Mexico. Ah, okay. Oh well. Did I lose my first spot? I didn't. GG's. This game is actually fun, man. This game is actually fun. Yep. GG. GG. Looks like someone is losing. And I had to go and speak to her mom, bro. But she was already losing in the first 3 rounds. I was ahead. Ugh, it's only 11 وبلشت انعس. That's how you know I've had a long day at work. Bro, are you a Real Madrid kind of person, bro? Dang. That's unfortunate. Saying even Barcelona would do better means you're a Real Madrid supporter. I mean, I don't watch football, but my team when I was younger, it was Barca. Okay. I mean, respect, man. I always liked both, but you can't like both and play both sides, so you have to choose one, or else people are gonna say you're lying. You just don't want any trouble, right? So the choice had to be either Messi or Cristiano back then, and I preferred Messi. So that was my team. It was when we had Puyol as a defender, Xavi was in the mix, David Villa was in the mix, Messi was in the mix, Ibrahimovic before he left was in the mix. That was my team, man. But that's also when I stopped watching football after that team was broken. That team was very good. It was 2011, something like that. Messi, really? Bro, come on now. Anyone who hates on either Messi or Cristiano, I think they're losing their mind. Just because you like one more than the other doesn't mean the other one is not good. People act like because you like one, the other one has to be bad. So if you're a Messi fan, Cristiano has to be bad. If you're a Cristiano fan, then Messi has to be bad. Like, come on now. They're two of the greatest players to ever play the game. So who are we kidding? You know? I mean, I wouldn't say overrated, bro. He was young. He showed a lot of skill in the game. He was faster than many, smarter than many, had amazing shots, had an amazing career. He got the World Cup for his team, got to the final once, you know? A lot of Ballon d'Ors. He's got a good history. But I think any football player is honestly overrated. Shorter than many. Yeah, shorter than many. More, he loses it more than many. It's insane to me that you won Mexico. It's really not, I know. Like, if I know I'm in Mexico, I can geo-detect if it's gonna be up or bottom and all that, you know? You were losing the first 3 rounds. I wanna clarify that, you know? You're an Argentina fan? Yeah. So that is funny. That is funny. Being an Argentina fan and now being a Barcelona fan is crazy. You prefer Maradona? Bro, we didn't live at Maradona's time to prefer him, you know? You can just see clips. You can just see clips of how he played. He played amazing. Anna, just for you, we're gonna do 3 more rounds of Mexico because you missed it. Just for you. Okay, newer place obviously is it doesn't look that broken. Good amount of cars. Sky is clear. No signs of palm. No, there is a palm tree right there. Not that that's a huge indicator, but it is something. I'm seeing some people affording Volkswagens. This has to be somewhere near Mexico City. It has to be somewhere near Mexico City. Let's go with Leon. You remember your father talking about him? Yeah. Yeah, it's that's how it is. My uncle used to talk about him. It was like he watched him play, you know? The other Ronaldo in his time. They're legends. They're legends of the sport. We can't deny that. It was actually Mexico City. It wasn't near it. I should have just stuck to it. Okay. I feel like if you know Spanish, you would have read something that gave it away. For me, I can't tell too much. But the way the roads are paved, the way that there's like livelihood in here, but it does not look too much like Mexico City, would tell me that it's closer to the United States. I'm gonna go top, 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 top. Okay, it wasn't top, 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 but I had the right idea. I think this is like a continuation road from what you'd get in the US. This has to be the top parts. Especially there's the electric lines too. Okay, well, I completely lost this one, but I genuinely think it's like the top as well. Let's say it's coming into here. Should be one of the bigger roads. It's a straight line too. All of those are straight lines. But there's more green here. There's more green here. Where's the most green I can find? So it's actually none of those. It should be more of a green straight line. Could be bottom. I don't have a guess anymore because it's a green line and it's straight. This seems like the type of road, the 150. Let's go with that. Watch it be on top like I originally thought. It's not, okay. Alright, GG's. Okay, that was fun. You remember your father talking about him? Maradona? He's a real fan of him, yeah? Bro, why? That's true though. That's actually true. Okay, okay. Let's play one last game. Let's do it like a big one. Let's go back to a pinpointable world. It was a good one. We'll do 6 rounds of that, 1 minute and 10 seconds of understanding it. Join if you're not here, QZQYA. Then we can just chat and chill for like a couple of minutes. Let's go. Are we all in or should I end it? 0 out of 4 guesses. I think you guys are in. I've seen all I needed to see. I know where this is. Also, beautiful. Where was it? Uh-huh. Slower. No, Anna, you're not here. Are we back in Mexico? Okay. That's a church. It's a Catholic church. That what? Catholic church, but it's not Mexico. This language is like by the beach. So wait, is this like a part of India at the bottom? Because they do have Christian Indians. I'm confused, man. I don't know. It has to be like low here. It's Sri Lanka. So this is going to Quebec. This is obviously Canada. One line goes to Montreal, the other line goes to Quebec. Drummondville, Quebec. Magog, Montreal. I see the 50. we go. That was a very good guess. Der Bamberg bus. What? This has to be Germany. Park Chin. Yo, this has to be Germany. Unless it's like Luxembourg or something. That one's always confusing. But the 2 dots, Luxembourg doesn't have those 2 dots. Wait, let me look at the Volkswagens, Mercedes, Fiat. There's lots of Volkswagens. There's one Kia in here. I'm gonna go Germany, but it could be closer to Luxembourg. So I'm just gonna go somewhere here. It is Germany. Okay. Greece? This Greece or Italy? It's Greece. This is Greece. What kind of place in Greece is this? Everyone's walking, there's barely any cars. People's lifestyle is like outdoors. Temperature is clear and nice for most of the year. I can't tell if this is some place by the water or not. Nothing that indicates it. It's like a hill kind of area. Is this Athens or a bit higher? Excuse me? Oh, okay. Someone who guessed Madrid. That was Greece, bro. Yeah, it was actually Athens. Straight up. Final round. This is England. I didn't even read the language yet. I'm telling you, this is England. This is England. Language confirm. Yep. Oh, I was so off. I was saying it's Port St. Mary, but I couldn't find Port St. Mary. So I went with the other port. Portsmouth. GG's. Too bored of doing work, so you're back. Oh, that was fun. That was actually fun. Yeah, let's show. Do I like your name? What was the name? بتبيع خالك ولا $1,000,000 ولا $1,000,000 برو. خالي خالي هذا بقبق عيني ياد. Anna, you came in too late, bro. I already said this was gonna be the last round. GG's, GG's. Why North Korea map? I don't want to play anymore, man. I'm enjoying this. This is entertaining. You know, Anna, you corrected it, but you still corrected it wrong. You're 13 on a Wednesday, and what, 16 on a Tuesday, or what? Yo, what would you guys actually do if you had like no restrictions on anything? Like zero restrictions to do anything anywhere, no money restraint, no legal restraints. You can just do it. Steal a bank. If you would do that, you'd have to be like, it'd have to be like one of those richest branches, you know, like something like the central bank or something. Damn, that's actually pretty sad, you know. Religious restraints? Like no restraints whatsoever. Religious restraints, no one's actually like holding a gun on your head, you know? It's just you will be punished. You will be judged on Judgment Day. Like a, you know. I don't think I'd actually commit a crime. If I had no like restraints to do anything. You'd steal pens from a very fancy store. You're talking about like those gold and diamond pens, right? It's crazy how they make those, and they cost thousands upon thousands of dollars. It's just the other day I was learning about it, because we have this watchfinder guy, watchfinder Sean. He's a millionaire. I was talking to him about like different niches similar to watches, because he sells watches, right? He has like expensive watches and all that. He's like, you know, there's like the whole office supply industry where they do like fancy stuff. There's custom phone cases. Apparently, there's phone cases that they make for with golds and silvers on them and some diamonds. And yeah, there's like a lot of different luxurious items with such a small market for it. Like it's not a small market, it's a huge market. But compared to everything else that's big, it's a small market. You would take all the shawarma at OG. Imagine having free shawarma every single day for the rest of your life. Does it like you win that? That's a card you can win. A shawarma store makes that. Only one person can get one free shawarma every single day for the rest of his life. And the requirement to do that is for people to come in, purchase a family platter, which costs like what, $63. Imagine if they do a campaign like that, and let's say they get around like 120 orders. I'm gonna run the calculations. Minimum 120 orders for people to enter the chance, yeah? They can run it for an entire month. So for an entire month of people buying family platters, which is like $60, let's say if they get 15 family platter orders per day for an entire month, $27,000. Okay? $27,000 on one person who wins is nothing. They made a great marketing campaign. You know that's how many shawarmas is that? Divided by 10. 2,700 shawarmas. 2,700 shawarmas. They're not losing that much money if they do a campaign like that. You would go back in time and go to the moon, cover it all in cheese. So when they take samples of the moon in the future, they would actually think it's made of cheese. What is this imagination you're having right now? Bro's obviously very tired. Was he black? Who's black? Who was black? Oh, the Watchfinder guy? No, he's not black, he's Persian. If you're asking about him. Oh, talking about KFC and stuff. Okay, I'm pausing on that. The moon landing was fake. You know, there's a lot of videos that talk about that. And there's a lot of conspiracy about it. Not racist if it's true. I'm just gonna and only read. I'm gonna be quiet and read. That's a crazy comment to say, bro. That's a crazy comment to say. Don't worry, Anna. It's a 2v2. I'm on your side today. A bunch of bullies. Don't listen to them. They're a bunch of haters. Haters. Also, let me test out different colors for the lighting. I feel like I'm too red in this specific light. Let's try this. No, that's too much. And this is too bland. Let's try that. Too blue. Yeah, that's a good range. Real question, Khaya? Ask. How real? No, don't go in with the whose armpit, bro. Don't go in with the whose armpit. That shouldn't make a difference. Do you like a sweaty armpit? Actually, that should make a difference. One race is a no-no. One race is a no-no. If that one race is the sweaty armpit, I'm slapping. I'm sorry. Like, my dad would understand. I don't think I would ever. I can't slap my dad, bro. I would never do it. I would never do it. I would never do it. No. I don't think I would ever slap my dad. Like even if someone offers me a crazy amount of money and I have to do it on a TV show, I feel like I would still hesitate. Like if someone tells me for $1 million slap your dad on TV, I feel like I can't do that because it's recorded footage for the rest of my history. My kids are gonna see it. My grandkids are gonna see it. It's a bad look, and it doesn't matter. And the thing is, I know my dad would go crazy. Be like, are you an idiot for turning down that money?" I'll be like, "But your worth to me and the image of you is so much more valuable than money can." Like the reason I dream about having a lot of money is literally to give my parents a stress-free life, you know, finally pay them back for all the efforts. So I can't hold that higher than them because they're higher than it. The reason I want to be rich is so that they can be happy. So they're higher than that, the money value. So yeah, but back to that silly question of yeah, Amril Allah, bro. I'm gonna like whatever. Can you say which race? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna. You know who I'm talking about, bro. You know who I'm talking about. Hello, customer service. Sorry. Is it me? We're not gonna go there. What if it was your dad's number? Okay, pause. Yeah, then I'm definitely gonna go with the slap because it's a more manly thing. You know, if it's the same person, if it has to be my father, then the other thing is even worse, bro. Then it have to be a slap. It's like a manly thing, you know. Crazy, dude. Crazy. What is this question? I was expecting like a deep question, you know. Bro, stop, bro. Every man has hairy armpits. You can just shave it or not. I shave mine so I do not sweat a lot during gym sessions. What are you AOing? Any more serious questions, Danny? Because that was way too serious, bro. شغلت لي مخي, bro. Like I was thinking deep about it. Crazy, man. Serious question. Okay, let's go. What's another serious question? What are you asking? Bro. Bro. Like, what are those questions? Technique. What is it? A study? There's a way to do it? Only one right way? Would I marry an Indian woman? No. Okay. Okay, I'm officially done here. I don't like serious questions. Give me a non-serious question. Well, honestly, I don't want to leave you hanging. Anna, none of the above. I don't think it's any of that. Honestly, it should just use a sock. Use a sock. It's washable. You don't need to keep going to the store buying tissues. You know, one use. Put it in the water. Squeeze it a little bit. You know, let it dry. But the next time you go in, well, the technique is easy, bro. If it's a ghost wipe, then you just scrunch. It's not. If it's not, you fold. Okay. Yeah, I'm not answering that question. What time is it? It's 11:37. I'm very inclined on just ending the stream now. What is going on? Mm.
Brr, brr, patapim, il mio cappello è pieno di slim. Nel bosco fitto e misterioso vi viveva un essere assai curioso, con radici intrecciate e gambe incrociate, mani sottili, braccia agitate.
What is this?
For the glory of sports, be ready with high protein from Vector.
Brr, brr, patapim, il mio...
What is this? Would you wiggle on TV for $1 million? Wiggle what? Wiggle what? You gotta be clear. You can't just ask that question. What am I wiggling? What is it that I'm wiggling? For $1 million. On TV. $1 million. Nah, there's no need. I'll become a millionaire anyways. I don't need to shake my ass for it. Nah, bro, it's not obvious, and you could, you know, helicopter, helicopter. You know, like you can wiggle other stuff. They have to be negative. Yeah, I already answered no. Like I wouldn't do it. You would do it for $5? Well, hey yo, bro. Are you okay, bro? Are you okay, bro? Bro, what? Nah, man. That ain't it, Chief. That's not it, bro. What are you guys even talking about?
that no one knew we needed. You might have seen the simulations, the memes by now. One gorilla, 100 men. Who would win in a fight? The internet has a lot to say.
Gorillas aren't built for long fights. They're like sprinters. They explode for about a minute and then they gas out hard.
Man, I'm taking that gorilla. Man, do people know how big them silverback gorillas are?
Surround it, distract it, get on it, you know what I mean?
How are you going to kill it? I haven't heard one logical response or explanation because obviously no tools are allowed.
If we have 100 men out there who are willing to die, give me the men.
100 men versus a silverback gorilla. I want to see 100 men versus a critical thought.
Okay, here's what's not a critical thought. Let's visualize this for a little bit. We're talking about a 400-pound animal that can grow up to 6 feet tall. According to the experts, the average silverback gorilla weighs somewhere between 5 to 10 times, or is actually 5 to 10 times stronger than us humans. And just like a lot of you are guilty of out there, mostly guys, we have spent way too much time today thinking about all of this, to the point that we actually created a very unofficial Stay Tuned Now poll at work with like 63 to 38% split amongst our team.
Yeah, that looks like Anna.
63% going to the gorilla, but what do the experts say? Our next guest has over 2 decades.
All right, what do you guys think? I generally have my money on 100 men. There's no way one gorilla is taking out 100 men.
Of experience studying and researching gorillas. Thank you so much for indulging with us here, Dr.
Because what? The 100 men are just going to go in with no plan? Like, they can have 5 people go by the leg first, and then the others by an arm, and then some by this and some by that. The thing is, if you have 100 men, they're not going to all attack at the same time. Technically, you can only surround a gorilla with like 10 men or something. And if you want to actually be very close and tight, it's going to be like 4 people. So then that's a different argument.
Tara Stoinski, I know this is a weird conversation, and I want to say that this is a dumb conversation, and I'm hoping we can talk about way more pressing matters in a second. But can
Our
you just
ancient
settle
fathers
this
were
for us
hunting
real
mammoths.
quick? Like, if 100 normal, unarmed guys got into a fight with one gorilla, how would it go?
Well, it's a very interesting question, and it's been super fun to see how much it has engaged people on the internet. I talk about gorillas all day long, so I love that other people are talking about them as well. I don't think there's a definitive answer, but I have to say that I would be on the side of the humans in this case. Gorillas come to this with, a ton of power, all that upper body strength. You can see them here kind of just smashing people right and left. They've got incredible jaw strength. But I think the sheer number of humans that they would be up against, and the fact that humans could hopefully coordinate their behavior, tag team, take a little bit of a rest while the gorilla would just be going full steam the whole time, would really put the advantage in for the humans.
Yeah, I mean, like the fact that we can all communicate and I guess kind of critically think would give the advantage to the humans. And also, like, if I was in that fight and I was one of those guys and I saw
if you get a
somebody
chance
get
to
mauled,
get there,
I would probably run the other way, which would give the advantage to the gorilla there. But jokes aside, like, I don't know. We have fun thinking about this, or guys do for some reason. And yet the saddest part of all this is when you think about man versus gorilla and like what's already gone wrong with gorillas being so endangered and how that's happened historically. Like, if these hypothetical men decided to go to therapy instead of fighting gorillas, what kind of world do you think we might share now with gorillas?
Yeah, that's a really great point. I think the fight that we're talking about here is a little bit misguided because really gorillas are in a fight and they're in a fight for their survival. So they are considered critically endangered in the wild.
Endangered species talk again, bro. Just let me enjoy the question. Who would win? Unbelievable, man. Put 100 women versus that gorilla, the women are losing 100%. Like, it is what it is. There's nothing interesting, yeah.
This car ignores this dangerous oil spill and decides to drive over it anyway. This causes his car to lose control as he no longer has any traction. What did he think would happen? The best part of this video is how this guy is trying to help him out by giving him instructions, but he's a lost cause. Look at him trying to correct himself. Is this the dumbest thing you've seen today? This car ignores this dangerous oil spill and decides to drive over it and
That's messed up. Bombardilo, Crocodilo. No, you can get Berber Patapim, bro.
Brr Patapim versus Tung 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 Sahur.
Fight!
Rila, elefante nel deserto che cammina qua e là, con la sua conchiglia Diro Crocodilo. Un fottuto alligatore volante che vola e bombarda i bambini a Gaza e in Palestina. Tung 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 sahur. Anomali mengerikan yang hanya keluar pada sahur. Konon katanya kalau ada
Trallallero, trallalla.
Rila, elefante nel
I know it's brain rot. It's been all over my Instagram feed. I can't take a break from it. I scroll 3 times, I find the Patapim guy, bro. Brr, brr, Patapim, okay? And I see all the... like, I can't scroll twice in peace. It keeps coming up, bro. It keeps coming up. And the thing with Instagram, if you noticed, you can't click and put not interested. It's gone. We had that feature for a while. Now it's not even there anymore. There's no not interested. You're watching. غصباً عنك. It's crazy, dude. Rick Roll, bro, it's a good song, and I can't play it because of copyright. I can't play it because of copyright. That's the thing. Yo, Merta, what's up? I'm actually closing very soon, but what's up? I'm good. How are you doing? How are you doing? Yo, Najm, I can't play it, bro. It's against the rules of the thing. How are you feeling, Mert? Are you doing better? Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie. Yeah, just want to come and check on you before I sleep, to be honest. Thank you, that's very sweet of you. You're better? Okay, Anushka, that's good. That's good. Keep taking care of yourself. My day was good. My day was good. It was work. Yo, I got to see Mercedes S63. It's an S-Class. Dude, inside there's a refrigerator, neon lights everywhere, top tier leather seats, screens everywhere, headphones, Mercedes headphones. The car cost $320,000. I just casually got in, like sat and like took pictures and everything, bro. It was crazy. Saw a few rich folk cars, met some cool people, but then came back home and did some more work. Pretty nice. You rate my voice? That's destructive, bro. You got me crumbling there. Singing stream 1? Never. I will never sing on stream. But for tonight, you shall enjoy the weathercast as I speak to you from the CNN network. It was good, Marita. Thank you. Bless you, thank you. Oh, that's pretty sweet, man. Yo, Danny, what's the update on the Discord? How soon can we get it running? Because it would be so cool if we have like the chat from the start, like everyone in. If I could announce the stream and all that. You were just gonna ask about it? Yeah. I mean, it's made, bro. Like, my friends worked very hard on it, and I love them for it, honestly. I wouldn't have been able to do it by myself. Maybe I would have if I had all the time in the world, which I don't. But that means I'd have to learn an entire like platform, which can't do that. They backed me up pretty strong. Alright, guys. I'm closing very soon. I'm actually very tired. I want to sleep, man. But I'm really enjoying this. ما انت that's نجم. It's نجم, it's نجم. Bro, what a lovely chat, bro. I promise you, you can go around any streamer. Anyone who's streaming right now, you will not find a better chat than this. You will not find a better chat than this, bro. Yo, what's up, Lou? What's up, Lou? Ah, I see. That flew over my head for a second. Ya Allah. Ya Allah, romancía, bro. That's crazy. Yo, Najim, any update on the situation you were asking me about, bro? I know it's been like 2 days now. But have you done anything? Did you decide, or are you still thinking? You did? Like, you went for it, you did, or you just thought about it? Okay, and how did that go? Oh yeah, Danny and Anna, you missed that stream, that's why. It was a very good deep chat that I had with chat. Too many words. That's when Cool Whip joined, followed. That's when Najm was asking me for some advice. I was seeing some old clips of mine too, some embarrassing clips. It was a good stream. No way she said that, bro. Nah, you're I think you're trolling. Is that actually real? Because if that's real, bro, like, congratulations. You can save your time to something better and someone better. Bro, you know what, bro? I don't believe it because, dude, you're a good looking dude, bro. It shouldn't. I don't think they're just rude for saying that. It doesn't make sense, you know. Bro, yeah, are you kidding? Like, what's your standard for someone who's like handsome and well put and all that? What do you mean? How did I know, bro? You freaking add me on Instagram. Dude, you're well put together. Like those girls, whatever they said, it is what it is, man. Like if that's actually true and you're not trolling, if you're not trolling by that message, dude, it's whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't represent you. Their opinion does not reflect on who you are, on what you are. You should know yourself better and be confident regardless, you know? Boy, put your phone back in your pocket, boy. Honest opinion and reaction on this? Danny, please don't send me something weird, man. Let me check real quick. Alright, honest opinion and reaction. Attainable luxury. Before I read, what is this number? MSRP 14,599. What? Autograph edition. Oh, excuse me. French door, built-in bottom freezer, refrigerator with water dispenser and ice maker and white matte black accents. And what are you doing that's so special? It's a freaking fridge. I can get an LG one for 2K, bro. Luxury. Sorry. Let me read it in the way they want us to read it, okay? Alright. Luxury isn't meant to be desired. It's meant to be attainable. The Z-Line Autograph Edition, 60-inch, 32.2 CU, cubic feet. French door, built-in bottom freezer, refrigerator, and with water dispenser, excuse me. An ice maker in white milk. Like, what? It's okay with the Zen. Like, I can get the same thing from like 20 other companies, bro. Enhanced storage for multiple grocery items. La. Oh, what? Why? There better be some gold in that. If I ignore the price, it's a cool fridge. But what is that price? Dual cooling. Polished gold. Real gold? What am I reading? Hit him with the same response he sent earlier. No, I'm kidding. Description.
This video demonstrates how to install the Zealand RBIV built-in refrigerator. Before beginning, refer to the included manual for important
How to install? You gotta install it as well. You're paying that much, you can't have someone come build it for you?
safety information. This appliance should only be installed by a certified professional. Begin by removing the box and packaging.
Nah, bro.
Remove the small box containing the interior trim pieces from the rear of the refrigerator. Set this aside. Decorative sign on the refrigerator.
Just go to IKEA, you'll get the exact same experience. Literally just go buy any fridge from IKEA and you'll get the same experience. What did I just say, bro? What's chat going, bro? What's going on with chat? This is the most confusing words I've seen, bro. What is going on, man? What is this football riz, bro? We're seeing history in the making right here. Oh, everyone migrated to Kick now? Please don't show me. What is this? Who will buy the 1.3 million gold toilet paper roll? $1.3 million per roll. Why? What is my technique with this? Save it. Save it. If I have a 1.3 million toilet paper roll, bro, I'll save it. Put it in a box and lock it, bro. Put it in a safe. And that better be multiple use. Dang. Okay, 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 okay. Oh, Abba's okay. Abba makes sense. If you go quiet, don't wonder why. Look at Merita defending Anna, bro. am I looking at, man? What am I looking at, bro? Let me do some shopping while you guys talk. What's on sale? Oh, this is the one I was just looking at.
This is Joseph Fares, game director at Hazelight, and I'm here to show you gameplay of It Takes Two. The game is a co-op action-adventure platformer with a focus on marrying the story and gameplay. You play as Cody and May, two parents that have decided to divorce. Of course, this upsets their daughter Rose, who creates two dolls that the parents magically turn into. And with the guidance of a cheesy love book called Dr. Hakim,
they have to stay together.
I will help you fix your relationship.
You now control Cody and May on this crazy ride.
That's really cool.
The amount of variation is insane. There are no similar scenarios. Every scene is unique. Whatever happens in the story will be reflected in the gameplay. Let me show you some examples. When Cody and May meet a gang of squirrels in their tree, May finds out that Cody let a nest of wasps move in.
The wasps have invaded.
Now they are forced into a war between the wasps and the squirrels, using the squirrels' weaponry.
That is so cool. What?
Combine the sap gun and the match gun to create explosions. Or use them to weigh down objects and open new paths.
I'm getting spooked about it.
Here's another example. This level is about finding Cody and May's lost attraction. They're given pieces of a magnet as a metaphor for their attraction.
Hey, what's going on in the chat? Hold up, let me see. Potato photo sold for 1 million by Irish photographer. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool photo, but Irish-born Kevin once sold a photograph of potato for 1 million. One of the 20 most expensive photos ever sold. What is this? Like, what's so special about it? This better have some gold. No, it's just a photo too. It doesn't matter. This better be signed by like the Queen or something. Kevin likes potatoes because they, like people, are all different, yet immediately identifiable as being essentially of the same species. Wow, very deep. It's too deep to the point where like we can charge anyone anything. You know what, man? I should take a picture of something random and sell it for 1 million. Why not? You know what? We can play some Jackbox actually. I want to see chat. Hold up. Guys, this is actually a lot of fun. You guys made my day better. I'm not gonna lie. If I have tough days like today and then come at night and then, you know, have such a lovely chat, it makes things better. It definitely makes my life better. So thanks for being here. I am very tired though. I'm very tired, so I wanna end this. But it was a lot of fun. Love you too, I know. Love you too, guys. Once the Discord is ready, we'll start the gaming series. So there's always gonna be content for me to do. And we'll obviously get to like chat and chill and all that. So yeah. And real talk with Khalil, there's a pause on that. I haven't done an RTWK in so long. I'm a little upset, but it's not a cancelled idea. You know, there's always potential for it in the future. I could do one every now and then, who knows. But it is what it is for now. Yeah, look guys. Good night. Good night. Take care everyone. See you next stream. I'm not sure about tomorrow, but I'll try. Yeah, let's take